What's up, you guys? So, yeah, spiritual warfare is no joke. My faith feels like it's being tested, but you can't lose hope. You cannot. Keep your attention on whatever it is that brings you hope, whatever it is that brings you faith, whatever it is that brings you strength. Keep your attention on that. Because throughout your whole life, you're going to be tested. You're going to be faced with trials. You're going to be faced with tribulations. You're going to be faced with things that are going to confuse you and test you and try you. And you cannot lose hope. You may be somebody who has family members or friends who are testing you. I got to correct that, because it's not like they're testing you. It's not that they are testing you. They are the ones attacking you if you're battling in spiritual warfare. Because if you're battling in spiritual warfare, you're probably the only one in your whole family or within your own friend groups that is doing so. Because finding a true chosen one is very difficult to find. Keeping your head up and just, it's easier said than done, and I understand that. And because of that, there are revenues you can take that can strengthen you throughout this spiritual warfare, such as praying. You can pray. You can use things that can bring you a sense of peace. They have to be things that obviously don't go against God's will, but things that can bring you peace, things that can strengthen you from within. And as you continue to strengthen yourself from within, it becomes easier to handle the things that get thrown at you in the spiritual warfare. Because if you're paying attention to things that don't serve you in spiritual warfare, you're going to start to feel hopeless and helpless and things like that. If you're someone right now who feels that way, keep in mind that God works in mysterious ways, and you knowing that should help you have more faith in Him. And if it doesn't, also understand that He usually blesses you when you don't expect it. Either when you don't expect it or when your faith starts to dwindle. It's kind of strange. Sometimes your faith doesn't have to dwindle, and it really depends on your situation. It really depends on the situation. It really depends on the circumstances. But if your faith is starting to dwindle, try to find something that'll bring your faith back up. Because if you don't, and you choose to continue to live in hopelessness, you're only gonna make things harder on yourself. Serving God is a two-man job, you and God. And He can't do it without you, and you can't do it without Him. Because if you disobey Him, He can't really bless you the way that He wants to bless you. So focus on Him. Continue down the road that you know is best for you and best for God and best for God to serve you or to give you or to bless to you. Because as much as you want to serve God is as much as He wants to bless you. And you guys coming together as a team job, I mean, you're only making things better for you in the long run. It takes time. It takes vigilance. It takes endurance. The Bible does say, endure to the very end. You may have things attacking you. You may have things coming at you front, left, right, and center. You can't let those things bring you to a place where you stop believing in God, because He's your only hope at the end of the day. Keep your faith in Him. And always remember that as you continue in this battle, you can't trust people whose actions don't speak louder than their words. And those will be the people who are not good for you. Don't pay attention to them. Pay attention to what you got to do. And if you do pay attention to them, it's gonna lead you down the wrong road. And that's why I say it. I say it because I care about you. I'm not saying it because I'm trying to tell you what to do, but because I want to help you and I want to see you get your life where you need to be. Don't allow the enemy to take you to a place where you can't be who you want to be, because that's his goal. His goal is to take you away from the image God has planned for you. God created you in His own image, and the devil wants to distort that, and you can't allow him. You can't allow him. You gotta fight. And even the Bible says, if you have faith like a mustard seed, even that can move mountains. So even if your faith is being attacked right now, even if you got just a little bit of faith, He can make something out of that. He can create something out of that. It takes strength to do it. Because in order for you to do that, you have to deny all your circumstances. You have to deny them all. And when you start to let them get to you, it starts to affect you on the inside. I said it in another video. The outside world is trying to attack your inner man. It's trying to attack the man you are from within, or the woman you are from within. And once you allow your circumstances to start defining you as a character or as what you are, that's when the enemy is getting an advantage over you. You cannot allow your circumstances to define you. You know who you are. You know who you are. Don't allow your circumstances to define you. Keep fighting. Vigilance is key. It's sometimes some of you may be in circumstances that seem so difficult that it's very it may take you a minute to gather some thoughts and collect yourself and bring yourself back to a place where you feel like you again, because your circumstances can actually convince you that you are not who you think you are, or not who you know you are. But trust and believe, you are who you know you are. You don't need your circumstances to try to tell you otherwise. When deep within you, never mind what's outside of you, but deep within you, you know who you are, what you are, and what you can be, and who you can be. And instead of looking at the situation like, oh, I'm not going to be happy until this happens, I'm not going to be happy until that happens, recognize who you are as a character and look at that alone as a reason to be happy. Look at who you know you are as a reason to be happy, regardless of your circumstances. Keeping that in mind will keep that strength within you and may even keep your faith alive as well. Have a blessed day, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.